Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. All right. We know the truth now. Thomas, what's up? Tantrum Artwork, what's up? Buddha, what's up? Tiara, peace, peace, peace. Roll the corn. Good morning. Roll the corn. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Unstoppable Chosen One. Facts of Truth Seeker. Yo, yo, yo. Blakey, what's up? Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Og, what's up? JWI. We know the truth now. Him American. Random Savage, what's up? Now, today, I'm going to go through a newspaper clipping from Idaho, May 27th, 1882, people. I like to show y'all the dates. I like to show y'all the dates on these newspapers so we know what kind of time frame these people was in when they talked about this stuff. Now, this newspaper clipping is very important. It's very important because it's talking about the migration of prehistoric civilizations. And it's talking about America, it's talking about Asia, and it's talking about Africa. I'm going to say that again. It's talking about America, Asia, and Africa. Now watch what these people say. J. Mike, what up? Watch what these people say about the migration of civilizations around the world, right? Now, Haley, Idaho newspaper, Saturday, May 27, 1882. Receipt Guide, Indigenous to American, May 27, 1882. Now, I'm going to take myself out of the frame so you guys can screenshot this stuff. People be telling me in my DM, get out the frame. We know the truth now. We can't get the receipt. I'm gonna start off like this, and I'm gonna take myself out of the frame, and we're gonna put the receipts up so you can see the whole receipt. Roll the corn. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my my live subscription, and my Cash App is We Know the Truth now with the red logo. Let's go. Let me get myself out the frame right quick. Roll the corn. Let me take myself out of the frame. Okay, let's see. Roll the corn. Now, May 27th, 1882. You see it? You see it? Roll the corn. Let's start it off. The prehistoric man, evidences of the antiquity of American civilizations, right? Now, we're going to go through this kind of slow because there's a lot of information in here, people. There's a lot of information. Man beholds the traces of his labors all around him, finds everywhere, even in the bowels of the earth, evidence of his great antiquity, right? He inquires of the pyramids, ascends their summits, wanders through their interior labyrinth passages, and seeks to find the motives for their construction, right? So let's break that down. He talking about, he going through the ancient culture of America. He inquires about the pyramids they built. He ascends, he walks up the summits they built. He wanders through the interior labyrinth passages. These are like caves inside of mounds. They are searching through these places, trying to find out the truth of the ancient antiquity of America, people. Roll the coin. He deciphers the inscriptions on their walls and is astonished with the power and wisdom of those who made them. He finds their builders interlopers from some other country, right? Of a very remote age. Human record, it gives the origin of these people, right? So he's talking about American antiquity. He's talking about pyramids, summits. Egyptians talked about ascending summits in the Book of the Dead, people. But he's talking about America. Roll the coin. Now let's get to the good part. I ain't gonna hold you long. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. Okay. Now at the top, he talking about the Tigris and the Euphrates River, right? That is in the Mesopotamian area. The Tigris and the Euphrates River. Exploring the ruins of the Temple of Babylon, the wonderful Tower of Babel of biblical story, on the site of ancient Babylon. He is talking about Mesopotamia and the site where they created the Anunnaki at, people. But let's keep going. Watch this. As we follow the nomadic builders of these structures, so he's saying they are nomadic. They came to Babylon. They came to Babylon, people. The people with the knowledge came to the Tigris and the Euphrates River and the Temple of Babel and the Tower of Babel. So he's saying the Asiatic tribe moved to that area and built structures, people. They not from there. Let's keep going. We overtook the valley of the Nile. Now they're talking about Egypt. They are following these people around the world, watching them build structures and unaliving them. They went to the Tower of Babel first. Now we overtook them in the valley of the Nile, driving out what? The native blacks. Whoa. Driving out the native blacks as we had already done in Asia. As they had already done in Asia. We left America, built up Asia, built up Mesopotamia, then we built up the Nile. Roll the corn, man. You see it. That Anunnaki story is about indigenous people from America. The Egyptians got their knowledge from indigenous people of America. Asia got their structures from indigenous people of America. There it go right there in your face. You better screenshot this. Roll the coin. Let's go through that one more time so you can understand what these people are saying. Asia, the mounds are traced down the valleys of the Tigris and the Euphrates. We got mound builders leaving a certain area, going to Asia. Then they went to Mesopotamia. Then they went to the Nile, people. And they telling you what kind of people they were. Driving out the native blacks in all of these areas. Setting up new civilizations, peculiarly their own, erecting their mounds, towers, and pyramids. Each step of the progress marked an improvement on the preceding of the general idea and purpose of which their remote ancestors carried out with them from a continent which was gradually submerged. They are talking about Atlantis. Gradually submerged. That's Atlantis, people. They talking about in the area of America where these people came from. Roll the corn. The inhabitants retiring before the incoming ocean during a long period of the journeying for centuries, by the way. Foreigners on foreign shores. You see it at the bottom. They were foreigners on foreign shores, building structures, putting corn in the buildings, rolling the corn all over their land, teaching these people civilization. I can't teach it no better, people. Roll the corn. Now let's go through that. Now let me break this down. Let me break this down so y'all can understand this. Let me break this down so we can understand this. Now, what these people are saying is somebody from a submerged continent, which we all know, in the area of America, we got submerged continents, islands, all off the coast of America. Some of America is underwater, people. Some of California underwater, people. They went to Asia. Look at the top. Covering the steeps of Asia. We left here before anybody else came here, people. The civilization in America left here before a native came here. Roll the corn. So now you can see the progress. We went to Asia first. That's where Buddha and them come from. That's where all their temples come from. Where we go next, we know the truth now. We went to the Tigris and the Euphrates. That's in the Bible. That's Mesopotamia. That's Babylon. And what we do over there? Built towers, people. In Babylon. Ancient Babylon. That's where they get the Anunnaki story from. They ain't aliens. They are your ancestors taking knowledge to the area. They made them aliens to discredit your people. Now do you understand where I'm coming from? That's why I don't prescribe to what Billy Carson is saying, because in real life, somebody bought knowledge to Mesopotamia and Asia and the Nile River. Let's keep going. We left Asia. We went to the Euphrates and Tigris River. Where we go next, we know the truth now. The Nile River. The whole time, these other people are trailing us, trying to take our buildings and knowledge, people. He's telling you right here in the newspaper clip. As we follow the nomadic builders of these structures. Why are y'all following the nomadic builders of these structures? Y'all come back and take the structures from the original people. We overtook them in the valley of the Nile. That's when they overtook Egypt, people. Driving the what? Native blacks, as they had already done in Asia. Who was following us? Hunter-gatherers are following us. You know who the hunter-gatherers is. I'm going to keep it clean today. I ain't even going to talk crazy today. The hunter-gatherers with no agriculture, with no knowledge of building structures, are following the great people already on the earth. That's who following us. That's who own the towers, the pyramids, and the mounds today. After you built them, they took them, claimed them, put their history on top of yours all over the world. Now you understand what's going on, people. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Y'all see it. The Valley of the Nile, driving out the native blacks. Roll the corn. I can't explain it no better. Roll the corn. The American continent, traces of a race who lived temporaneous with these people. They too were mound, pyramid, artificial lake builders, people. They say sun worship, but it's nature worship. As were those who reached Asia, and like them had their idols, to whom made animals and human sacrifices. There wasn't no human sacrifices. Those were people bothering the tribe who got sacrificed, who was bothering people. That's who got sacrificed. Enemies who were trying to take over these civilizations. They faced the east in their worship and buried their dead looking in the same direction. They faced their dead facing the sunrise, people, just like Egyptians over here in America. You think we just making this up? I know exactly what they talking about. They buried their dead in America facing the east for the sunrise. Roll the corn. We've been doing that. That's not Egyptian. We were doing that in America. Roll the corn. Screenshot this and read this, y'all. Buried the dead looking in the same direction. And each had a large array of priests. A large array of priests. That is the Amun priest. That is the priest of Amun. The same priest that's in Egypt, right here in America. They telling you what's going on. They had a large array of priests. The priests of Amun. That's who they talking about, people. Who administered to their gods. Each employed ornamented funeral urns in which they deposited the ashes of their worthy dead. Roll the corn. I can't teach it no better. I can't teach it no better. We are older than Egypt, Mesopotamia, and Asia, people. We know the truth now. Let's get to the last slide. Let's get to the last slide. Roll the corn. Now look at the second paragraph right here. Scientists and this kind of messed up on this one, but it's kind of blurry, but I'm going to get through it. Investigations among the ruins of Asia for the birthplace of humanity, right? Cap. But such may profit. Find a perfect resemblance between ancient Asiatic and American civilizations, people. They know this stuff came from America. They be acting like they don't. They know. They know. Demonstrate the latter is with or antedates by thousands of years. America is antedating every other place by thousands of years. The Western is quite as old as the Eastern Hemisphere. You see it. Ancient and advanced civilization all around give indications as of still older ones which cycle. I can't see it because of the chat. The submergence and emergence, or even, I can't see that part, but y'all screenshot it, the chatting away on that part. Roll the corn. Y'all see what they saying. You see it. Let's go to the bottom. Would ultimately reveal much at present is concealed from the earnest investigators. Roll the corn. Western, which is America, is quite as old as the Eastern Hemisphere. You see it. Roll the corn. Now, I wanted to show y'all this because this is telling y'all the migration of the great people on the earth. Let's go back to the one, to the one talking about the Euphrates. Roll the corn. Now I'm gonna go through this one more time. Roll the corn. They went through the steeps of Asia, traced down the valley of the Tigris and the Euphrates, built the Temple of Babel, the Tower of Babel that is in the Bible. They built it on the site of ancient Babylon. As we follow the nomadic builders of these structures, the hunter-gatherers are following. We overtake them in the valley of the Nile, driving out the native blacks. We took that knowledge from America continent to Asia, to the Indus Valley, to Mesopotamia, to the Nile River. And they telling you they were native blacks. All the way from here, all the way to the Nile. What was they doing? We know the truth now. Erecting their mounds, towers, and pyramids. That's all I gotta say. Roll the corn. These people know your history, bro. That's fire right there. I'm breaking history on the internet every day. That's fire. That's telling you what's going on. You was already in America building mounds, pyramids, and towers before you even took it to Asia. The antiquities over here is way older than the antiquities in Babylon, the Nile River and Asia, and the Indus Valley civilization. Our civilization on the American continent is the oldest civilization with agriculture and structure building on the face of the earth. We took that knowledge to them. They made us, our people, their gods, and that's the end of it. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. I can't teach this no better. This is the truth, people. These people know our history. They want to make it like it started in Africa. It did not start in Africa. It started in the Western Hemisphere, not the Eastern. So screenshot all of this, and this where it come from. I'm not making this up. I study this stuff every day. This is the newspaper clipping. Haley, Idaho, May 27, 1882. We know the truth now. Subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my bio. I'm gonna put this whole live on YouTube. Subscribe to my live TikTok subscription. The link is in my bio. And my Cash App is We Know the Truth Now. And like I told y'all, I'm going to Stone Mountain first. Then I'm going to go to the Ocmulgee Mounds. Then after Georgia, I'm going to hit Florida. So my next two stops are the Ocmulgee Mounds. And I might go do the castles. I might go do the castles in Atlanta. Atlanta got some ancient castles too, right there in town. I might go do those just because I'm in the area. But the castles, Ocmulgee Mounds with the Haru ideology on the ground, and I'm gonna do Stone Mountain with Earth Speaks coming up. Stone Mountain with Earth Speaks coming up. Earth Speaks coming down. We're gonna do Stone Mountain and show y'all the ancient carvings on the other side of Stone Mountain that they don't want to show you, with the indigenous faces on side of the mountain. Roll the corn. I love y'all, man. Y'all subscribe to my YouTube, my TikTok live, and my Cash App as We Know the Truth Now. Love y'all. We're going to keep dropping this knowledge every day. We're going to drop it every day till we understand everything that went on. Yeah, I'm going to get to Cahokia real soon. Cahokia going to be the masterpiece that I paint. Because I got some stuff for Cahokia. I got some stuff for Cahokia. Roll the corn. I'm a show you Cahokia in a whole nother light. Cause Cahokia ain't nothing but ancient Egypt, bro. Cahokia is Egypt before Egypt, y'all. It got the same base, the same alignments, the same everything. It's shaped like Orion the Hunter on the ground, just like Egypt. And it's thousands of years older than Egypt. Roll the corn. They act like we don't know where this culture come from. That is not Native American culture. That is melanated, indigenous melanated people's culture. And I'm going to show y'all when I get there, and I'm going to break down every mound, what star it go to, the equinoxes, the solstices, the ideology of the bird, man. I'm going to break all of it down. Roll the corn. Appreciate y'all support. Y'all been watching the YouTube. Y'all been subscribing to the lives. Y'all, I appreciate the cash app. Somebody just cash out me. I appreciate the cash app. I appreciate the support. But I'm going to go around if I got to do it by myself and get these spots and teach this so we can show this to our people. If I got to do it by myself, I'm going to roll out and do it by myself because we deserve this. Nobody is talking about American ancient history. We keep talking about Egypt. We got to get America in there because their culture came from here. I'm teaching all American knowledge at this point. Only time I bring up Egypt if it correlates to something that matches America. Nobody is teaching melanated American culture. We can't learn about a civilization that we built after us. We got to learn about the original civilization on the land where we are on first. Then we venture out to Mesopotamia, to Egypt, to Indus Valley, to Asia. But we got to learn, we got to clean our own house first. We got to clean our own house first, people. We got to cut our own grass first. We got to wash our own car first. Roll the corn. But I love y'all. Appreciate the support. Y'all have a great day. I just dropped a video on my page with this newspaper clipping on it. Y'all go repost that for me. And I'm going to put this on YouTube and y'all go back and check that out, man. I love y'all. Peace to the gods and goddesses. We know the truth now. Roll the corn, man.